All right, we're back again with Sports Club Florida, and you are listening low. We're at the Florida Citrus Sport High School Football Media. So excited right now to have the head coach of Auburndale High School. Right now, Coach Antonio, talk to us, man. What's going on?
Hey, man, it's a blessing to be here, man. Just want to thank my Lord and Savior for giving me the opportunity to be here with you, Lo.
Man, I'm so glad you're here, man. It's an opportunity for you to come in, and just express your love and your opportunity that you just got down there at Auburndale, right? And then you got your players with you today. How they felt when they knew they were coming to a media day?
Well, I mean, it's new for a lot of them. I think Riley probably is the only one that actually had to do this. But it's very new for him. And like you said, I'm very excited about being the head coach at my alma mater, in the community that raised me. And so, I'm ready to get to work, man. I'm ready to get to work.
I heard that, man. I'm going to tell you, it's so awesome to have a coach that played at the school, that know the school, that bleed the school, right? And when they cut you, boy, you the same color of the school.
Blue and gold, baby.
Blue and gold all day long. We try to bleed that blue on the right and gold on the left.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
it's just what it is, coach.
Yeah.
But then they come back and you better instill to them that, hey, I played at Benedict. I went to a HBCU.
Right.
I went to school. I went for this position. They moved me to another position. I was willing to make the change. I was willing to embrace the game,
right,
and play it and have fun and give myself a chance to go to the next level, what the case might be. Have they embraced it, Coach?
I mean, like the culture is changing slowly. So, like, we got some pieces in, and these kids, they love it. They love working out. I see the joy in their face. I don't see too many of our kids dreading to come to the workouts. I definitely see, them pushing each other, pushing themselves, and so it's a beautiful thing.
Well, I tell you one thing, it's all about team. We've been talking about that all day on the show. And then, like, say, some of them feel like that I'm not getting this, what I need, and some feel like he's getting more. But then again, if you can find a happy meeting where everyone's on the same page, everyone don't buy in, we need everybody to be bought in.
Right.
So what are we going to do to get you? You just taking over the helm.
Right.
I mean, you the guy.
I'm the man.
Okay,
the man in the city.
Right. So,
yes, sir.
And I mean, we're talking about Auburndale, who got a tradition. We win games, not just in football, in other sports too. There's a tradition going on down there. So tell me, what was the plan to get Auburndale to that next level, starting for next week, 2024?
Well, the first thing we got to do is control the dash, and the dash stands for discipline, attitude, sacrifice, habits. And so I got to get each player to understand that they have to be disciplined in the classroom. It's outside of football, at home. When we talk about attitude, we're in full control of our attitudes when we wake up every morning and how we attack our day. Sacrifice, we talk about iron sharpening iron. I'm good because you're good. I'm making you better. I'm holding you accountable, most importantly. And then last but not least, habits. I'm in full control of my habits. A man can't control his future, but he can control his habits, and his habits will dictate his future. So those are our core values. Those are things that we're trying to accomplish at Auburndale, on top of digging deep, man. And you may ask, Coach, what is digging deep? Digging deep is discipline. It's integrity, it's goals, it's dedication, effort, execution, and pride. And like you said, having great pride in our city, our community, and our situation is what I'm trying to instill in these young men.
Well, Coach, I mean, I tell you, I see you got the passion for it, and I can tell that the kids are definitely going to embrace that, though, because anyone that have that passion and show the passion, it's going to rub off. It becomes contagious. Energy, right? The energy, the emotion, right? That it rubs off. And like they say, positive energy bring positive outcome.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, last year, Coach, you wasn't at Ham.
Right.
The season ended up at what record?
So I was the defensive line coach, and we finished 7-4. But again, being a part of that, just kind of knowing what we need to gel, it opened my perspective on how I want to run things. And so again, those core values, I go back to controlling the dash every day. Going 1-0 essentially, and again, that ain't just in football, but that's in the classroom, that's in the hallways. You know what I mean? That's at church, that's in the streets. If you out in the streets, that's at the park. Just going 1-0, and that's essentially just winning. Correct. Winning in whatever you doing and doing the right things all the time.
Wow, Cole. 7-4 last year. Did you make it to the playoff? Quite sure, right?
Yes.
So
First
now,
round exit.
first round playoff. So 7-4. We're winning.
Right.
I mean, we got to win in ways. But now, did we win the ultimate gold and be the state champion? No, we did not.
No.
But at the same time, we're winning. So where are we going if we're winning, right? So what are we going to do now to get to that next level? I'm back to that question because I'm 7-4. I know we got the winning way. We're doing everything. What did our season look like?
The offseason been tough. We've been at it since January, since I took over. We've been in the weight room grinding hard, because I have a weightlifting class at the school. And then, after school, we've been doing conditioning, and a lot of my kids are I got a wrestling background, so, I did have guys on the wrestling team. We've had kids on the track and field team and other teams on our campus. But, most importantly, I think that this offseason this summer, as far as summer goes, we've been in the 7-on-7 circuit. I put them guys in plenty of opportunity, went to FCA team padded camp, which is something these are things that we haven't done in the last 5 years. So, again, I'm trying to just change little by little, piece by piece, bit by bit.
Yeah. I mean, so look what you just did. You just broke it down. I think you just gave me the formula of Auburndale. I promise, Coach.
Yeah.
You just told me that you don't win and put these boys in the FCA Fellowship of Christian Athlete Camp.
Absolutely.
Then you put them on the 7-on-7 circuit.
Yeah.
You had them in the weight room. They're doing track and wrestling, right? You're building the dash.
Right.
You just put the formula of success. That's it right there.
Right.
So if they want to do it right, follow the formula.
And one of the things I kind of bribe myself off, because, I come from my family didn't have money to go buy a trainer. But my high school did have a wrestling team. And we did have weightlifting and track. And so I try to tell, these kids, hey, you ain't got it. If your family ain't got it, or, 9 times out of 10, most of them do have it. You just spend it elsewhere.
Right.
But, I say, if you ain't got it, man, just go join one of these teams. Wrestling to keep you in shape. For sure.
All day long.
So,
hey, wrestling just like wrestling outside when we was little.
Right.
Pick it up and running, wrestling, everything. That was our training.
Right.
Jumping off buildings, doing back and flip off of monkey bars.
Right.
We did all that
Right.
crazy stuff.
Right.
That was our training.
Right.
That's why we were so good.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real. That's why, I'm from a little town called Apopka, and we had no trainers. We
Warren
ran in the
South.
orange. They're all day long. That's my boy.
Right.
Shoot, all we did put on boots and ran in the orange grove and chased some rabbits.
Right.
We ain't catch none, but
They getting rid of the orange groves now, man.
they're going to build the houses.
Yeah, man.
And the nature's almost gone. But know what? But there's still some dirt somewhere.
Yeah.
So, Coach, I see you got the formula, Coach.
Yes,
Good luck this season.
Yes, sir.
Much success. But at the same time, Coach, you got players that were loyal that still want to be part of what you're doing. They want to be part of the dash. They want to be part of the dash. So, Coach, got a young man right here. Tell me about this young man.
So Jaden Montesir, he don't know it yet, but I'm naming him a captain. Today, he's one of our captains. You actually went to the coin toss in the spring game, right? Yeah, so he kind of got the idea. Jaden Montesir is a fine young man. He does everything the right way. When we talk about the classroom, what's your GPA? 3.7 GPA.
It went down.
3.7 GPA. He's a model citizen. He works hard in the weight room. And he's a dog. So he don't care where you put him, where you line him up at, he gonna play it and he gonna give it. And he's the kind of kid that, we want all of our other kids to look up to.
Let's hear from David himself. Come on up, David. And Coach, thank you so much. David or Jamie?
Jaden.
All right, come on, Jaden. This is what I'm going to do. Coach done talked about you, right? And Coach just gave you, man, right here on Sports Club Florida, he just told us that you're going to be a captain for Auburndale. How you feel?
I feel really good. I feel blessed for the opportunity. I think that it's something that comes with a lot of responsibility, as well as standards that you have to uphold, not just in not just in the football setting, but also in the classroom, as he said, hallways and everything like that. And I feel like I'm just really proud and excited to give my all to the team and put the team before myself at all times.
All right, well, now tell them again about the captain. Tell them who the captain is. Tell them your name, what position, and what year you're going to graduate.
Jaden Montesir, defensive line, class of 2026.
So you got 2 more years. 2 more years to take that captain, take that right there, and you got to keep that captain for another year now, right? He ain't just give it to you now. You got to keep it down. You got to maintain. So your responsibility, captain out there, D-line 2026, what are you going to do to make sure that team get behind you and when they get on that field so we can go farther than the first round?
One of my main things are to just lead by example. Once someone sees you do something, they might want to take on those traits and exemplify it themselves. But I feel like if I were to do that and then also have my brothers' backs and show them what's right and what's wrong, everyone buys into what coach is saying and everyone's brought in. I feel like we'll be a better program and better gentlemen as a whole.
Well, I like that. How they say how about to give them the buy-in. So once they buy in, then they'll be bought in, right? Because they found a great captain, especially someone with 3.7 to 4.0 GPA playing D tackle. I mean, that is huge right there alone. I mean, who I want to follow? I want to follow a student athlete, not just just an athlete itself. And you doing it right there. Now you got a new coach at the helm. I mean, I'm talking about you see his passion for the game, and y'all guys been with them since he came in January, grinding and working. You knew him for the last year, but now you got him at the top, leading the way, doing things different for the team. How you feel about that?
I feel really good. I think he's brought the program already. He elevated to what it used to be. I feel like us as a group of kids, we're more disciplined. As he stated, we follow the dash. We go by the dig deep, discipline, integrity, goals, dedication, effort, execution, and pride. And it's just those simple things that if we intake, I feel like us as a group, we've got into, and we're still working it, but I feel like us as a group has gotten way better, and we're.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you dig deep, and make sure your team dig deep, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, as long as I stick to the plan.